Hello, lovely learners. You are welcome once again to Maths Clinic series. In this lesson, we are looking at SHS Mathematics 1, or let's say Mathematics for SHS 1. Today's strand is modeling with algebra, and the sub-strand is number and algebraic patterns. Number and algebraic patterns. We have our content standards and we have our learning outcomes. But then the most important thing here that we want to look at is the learning indicator. That is for you. Recognize binary operation and apply the knowledge in solving related problems. And this is learning indicator 1. We are looking at binary operation. We'll be looking at learning indicator 2 in our subsequent videos. But for now, we are concentrating on you recognizing what a binary operation is and then applying your knowledge in solving problems. So get ready with your pen, your notebook, your calculator. This is not a movie to watch. It is a lesson. So get your books, get your calculators ready, and let's move. My first question for you is, what is operation in mathematics? You can pause the video and think about it. What is operation in mathematics? You've been doing mathematics from primary 1 through to senior high school. What is operation? Okay, I'm sure this is what you said. It is a symbol used in linking two terms or variables or values. The fundamental mathematical operations are addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And this is what we know from primary school, that anytime we want to combine two variables or two values, we can use any of this for fundamental operations, right? Now, when we talk of binary operation, the topic is binary operation. We know what operation is. When we say binary operation, it is a rule that combines two elements or two values or variables of a set to produce another element in the same or different set. Okay, so it is a fundamental concept in mathematics and computer science, often represented by symbols like, you see a symbol like this, like this, like that, like that, like that. So if I say maybe 2 operation 3, what does that mean? Is it going to be multiplication? Is it going to be addition or subtraction? And here in binary operation, we always define what any of these symbols mean. So for example, if I say A star, let's say B, and it's equals to 3A plus 4B, and I want you to find 2 star 3, then it means you are going to say 2, okay, so 3 times 2, 2 representing the A, and then plus 4 times B representing the 3, and we simplify, and that becomes the meaning. So always in binary operation, there will be a definition of the symbol, what it means to you, then you can use it. And bear in mind that it always comes with binary, that is 2. We operate only 2 terms at a time. Okay, so let's take an example and see how this works. So a binary operation, this is defined on the set R of real numbers as A star B to be 2 times A minus B. Now what it means here is that if I have A star B, all I'm saying is that pick the first variable, multiply by 2, and subtract the second variable from the product, and then that gives you the result. And so if I say 44 star 3, then we are going to do 2 times the 4 minus the 3, then you simplify. Okay, now let's try solving this one after the other and see. And so for the first one, like I said, the definition says that if I have 4 star 3, I should do 2 times the first number, which is the 4, minus the 3, based on this, right? And so 2 times the first number will give me 8 minus 3, and so the answer is 5. And so 4 star 3, according to this definition, will get 5. If you look at the second part of the question, you can pause the video and try your hand on it. Here too, we have 3 operation 4. And so, according to the definition, 2 times the first number, which is now 3, minus the second number, which is 4. And if you do that simplification, we are going to have 6 minus 4, and the answer is 2. Right. So you can do the third one as well. Let's try the third one. The third one says 3 operation into bracket 2 operation 4. And we always do bracket first, right? And so we are going to keep our first number, which is the 3 star, into bracket and deal with the bracket. Now the bracket, we have only two numbers, 2 star 4. And by definition, it will be 2 times the first number, which is 2, minus the second number, which is 4. Then we maintain our 3 star. The one in the bracket is going to give us 4 minus 4, and that is 0. Now we are left with working with 3 operation 0. And by the definition again, it will be 2 times the first number, then minus the second, which is 0. And so the final answer for that will give us 6. Beautiful. Now you can pause the video and do that of the third one and see if you can do it right. And when you do it and do it so well, your answer should come as 4. Okay. Now let's take example 2. Now example 2 goes through the same. Here they've defined m operation n as m plus n plus 2 times m and n. Okay, so the binary operation triangle has been defined on a set of real numbers as such. So what is 2 operation negative 3? I'm sure you can do this. So take time and do it. When you do the first one, you get negative 13. Second will give you negative 11. Third will give you whole number 1 over 6. And then the final one will give you 11 divided by 15. That's negative. Okay, so I'll try only one of them for you. Which one should I do? I know you tell me to do question 4. Yeah, I'll do question 4 for you. Then you do the rest. Okay. So question 4 from here, that one says 2 over 3 operation negative 3 on 5. And by definition, it will be the first one, 2, 3, plus the second one, which is the n, and that will be negative 3 on 5, plus 2 times the first, 2 on 3, times the second, which is 3 on 5. Now this becomes arithmetic. And if you know your arithmetic, you can easily do this. And so here we are going to have, so let me maintain, or I can even do this one and then do that one. Or this is multiplication, this is addition. So we can separate them. Okay, so now in simplifying this, if I add this and this, that is 2/3 plus negative 3/5, that can give you 1 over 15. I'm sure this is very simple because you can even use calculator to do, since you're allowed to use calculator to do your work here in the senior high school. Now here I can let this one cancel this one or divide that, so that I have 2 times 2, which is negative 4 divided by 5. Again, I'm going to do 115 plus negative 4/5, and that together will give us negative 11 on 15. So you can take time and go through that, and that becomes your answer. Right. So solve the rest of the questions, and then that'll be fine for that. Now, the next question here says the operation star is defined on the set R of your numbers as P operation Q as P square plus Q square minus 4. Form a table for the symbol, the operation dot on the set A, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'll walk you through this and you take your time and build it up. Because of time, I don't want any of these lessons to exceed 15 minutes. So we'll try to work within the time. So you have to do more work on your own here. Now, in solving this question, they say we should build a table, and a table must contain the set of A, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have to operate every number by itself, okay? Or we have to operate the set A at one side and the same set A at the other side. So I'm going to build a table like this. Watch it. I have these two numbers here, which is the set A, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the same set goes to the horizontal as 1, 2, 3, 4 repeated. Now I'm going to pick one operation 1. One operation 1 means I have 1 dot 1, which is equals to 1 squared plus another 1 squared minus 4. 1 square plus 1 square will just give me 2. 2 minus 4 will give me negative 2, so I write it here. Let me do another one. Let's say I'm doing 3 operation 2. So if I say 3 dot 2, okay, so I want to see whether I'll get this answer. That would be 3 squared plus 2 squared, okay, the first squared plus the second squared minus 4. So the first square is giving me 9, second square is giving me 4 minus 4. And you see that 4 minus 4 is 0, 0 plus 9 is 9, and so I get this one. Now take your time and do for the rest of the numbers and see if you can get all these numbers exactly as it is now. Good, that is your assignment number 2. Your assignment number 3 here means you are supposed to solve this question. I only give you the answer and explanation, that you solve it yourself. You can do the first one based on the definition, no problem. But for the second one, they said, find the values or value of y if y operation into bracket 3 operation y is equals to 6. Okay, so what you do is that you keep your y here, operation into bracket. By definition, this will be 2 times 3 minus y. Then you close the bracket, is equals to 6. Now, when you simplify what is in the bracket, you have 6 minus 2y equals 6. Okay. Now, what you are going to do is simple. Now, you are going to consider y as the first number x, and then the whole of this as your second number y. Then you put the definition in place. Whatever outcome, you equate it to 6, and that will be your answer. The whole thing will look like this. So this is your y, your first number, which means your x now represents your y, and the whole of this represents your y. So by definition, you're going to have 2 times the first letter, which is here it becomes your y, minus the second whole letter, which is now becomes 6 minus 2y. And we equate everything to 6. Now, then we simplify. So 2y minus 6 plus 2y is equals to 6. Now, this becomes a simple equation for which you can solve to make y the subject. If you do that very well, your y becomes 4. And then your first answer gives you 7 as well. Good. So this is an assignment for you. I'll give you the answers. Take time and go through it and make sure you get the same answer. You can, on the Google link, you can get any of the teachers' contact or Gmail address, and you can send your responses to us. So your last question for this lesson would be this particular question. Take your time and solve it, and then I'm sure you will get the answer 1/3 as well. Right, I'm sure this has really helped you, and is great. You can pick more questions from your learner materials or from any book that you you get access to, so you can practice. It will be of great help to you. See you in another lesson. Thanks so much for watching.